Hi, everyone.
Hi, James.
Welcome to BeerThralls presents the Beer Protocol minus Jake. I'm James. I'm drinking whiskey and Coke. Actually, it's uh, Jameson's whiskey in barrels.
Guinness.
Stout barrels.
Stout. Yep, there you go. And I'm drinking Omission beer. Ta-da! It's a
It's
golden ale.
it's all missing stuff. Chink.
Clink!
Today we're going to talk about Yeehaw Horse Thor.
Or also known as Beta Ray Bill. Or Bill. He's got 4 physical, 4 energy, and 3 mystic defenses. He's got 6 health, 4 threat, size 2, and medium move. His builder is Stormbreaker. It's physical attack, range 2, 5 dice. After this attack is resolved, this character gains power equal to damage dealt in a wild he's got stun. His first of 2 spenders is Summon the Storm, which is energy, range 4, 6 dice, 2 energy. If this attack targets a character with a flight superpower, the character may. I can't do this anymore. Sorry, dude. This character.
I was going to wait how long it was going to take you.
I mean, it took a lot longer than I expected. This character may roll up to 2 of its attack dice, including Skull results. On Wild, Shock. He's also got God Hunter, range 2, 5 dice, 3 power. Add dice to the attack roll equal to the character's size. If he rolls a crit, a wild, a hit, he does hurl. Not the throw up kind, but more like a throw. After the attack is resolved, throw the character medium. There is no size restriction to this throw. He's got superpower, immeasurable strength for 3 power. Choose an interactive trait feature or enemy character both size 4 or less within range 2 and throw it medium. The superpower can only be used once per turn. Reaction power! Corbin Knight Cybernetics. There we go. 1 power. If this character would suffer damage, it may use the superpower to reduce the amount of damage suffered by 1. Infinity power. Honor bound. After an attack target this character is resolved, the character suffers damage. It may advance short towards the attacking character. Infinity power. Blessed by the All-Father. During the power phase, this character gains 1 additional power. Infinity powers. Flight and immunity. Bleed. Incinerate. Poison. I don't think he really has anything different on the back. 1 less health.
No, one less health. So, for a 4 threat character,
This is fucking bonkers and
fucking
going into
insane.
every list.
Holy God. Yeah.
Uh, he's just good.
He's tanky.
I don't know.
I mean, he's extremely tanky. And it's not even that scary that he's like, oh, he's a tank. He's really awesome. But he's also reducing friggin' damage to himself.
Yep.
By spending 1.
And it's not just reducing to a minimum. It just reduces it. He can spend 1 to take no damage.
There's no that has to be wrong. That has to be wrong.
No. It's right. It says so right on the card. I read it, James. Weren't you paying any attention?
And then it's like, but the thing is that okay. So the only thing you have to remember is if you reduce your damage down to 0, you cannot do honor bound, because at that point you have not suffered any damage.
Correct.
Darn.
I don't know. Honor bound seems like he really wants to take advantage of honor bound, much like original Sabretooth, in order to get himself in the position. It's the free movement. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean he also like I would actually take like okay, if I took 2 damage, I would reduce it by 1 by spending the power, because I'm already gaining a power anyway because of the damage I'm taking. Or I'll take this, suffer the 2 damage, I'll move forward short, and then I'll have 3 power. Technically, I don't even have to, because I'm getting 2 power a turn because of Blessed the Allfather.
Yeah.
You can literally start throwing stuff. Like, just doot, 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 doot. I move short, pick up something, and poof, toss it.
Yeah. It's kind of nice.
Or enemy character up to 4.
Kind of nice. Or just save that 1 extra power and go, hey, are you Dormammu? Are you size a billion? Here, I'm gonna get all the dice I have in my bag and treat you like an orc.
Hey, are you playing Sentinels? That's great. Let me pick up this Sentinel and toss it into that Sentinel.
I,
Ah,
I, I mean, you don't even have to talk strategy.
do
He is as straightforward as he gets. Run up, punch things in face. Oh
um,
no, they have flight. I
y-
guess I'll use that one instead.
oh shoot, hold on 1 second. We do have to do one thing. God, dang it. This is what happens when Jake's not here.
What do we have to
See,
do?
we have to look up to see if he's got like, any cards, because just what Jake does.
Hey, you know what? I already have them up on my screen because I was prepared.
Thanks, Jake.
So he's actually got two tactics cards that come in his box. The first one is Brothers in Arms, unaffiliated. Thor Odinson and Beta Ray Bill may spend 1 power each to play this card. While within 2 of each other this round, the characters that played this card gain the superpower shown below. Infinity Power, the Worthy. This character may not be advanced, thrown, or placed by enemy effects. Additionally, this character adds 3 dice to all energy attacks it makes. Hey, guess what both of them all have a lot of?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And also, he has Scuttlebutt on me! I'll get to the top part of the card in a second. Unaffiliated, reactive, when an allied Beta Ray Bill or allied Scourge the Executioner makes an attack during their activation. After the attack is resolved, the attacking character may spend any amount of power to play this card. The attacking character immediately performs the attack listed above, targeting the original target character. It is called Tech Support. Energy, range 5, 2 dice, 0 power. This attack ignores line of sight, and the defending character does not benefit from cover. The attack dice to this attack roll equal the amount of power spent to play this card. After the attack is resolved, if it dealt damage, the character that performed this card may throw the target character short. It is a range 5 short throw.
You already have 1 power from the start of the phase. You have a second
Mm-hmm.
power because they have Blessed of the Allfather. Um, he's got
Hey,
6 health.
did I just do a Stormbreaker attack? Got a whole bunch of energy, and then could play both of those cards to have 3 extra dice plus the 2 plus the whatever extra I spent, and just obliterate and then throw the character? Yes, I can.
Also,
I
where people are starting to put Beta Ray Bill is with Supreme Modoc.
mm-hmm.
They're putting him with Red Skull, the original Red Skull,
Uh-huh.
because they like just going here, uh, four four
Deal with
three
my
guy.
problems.
Go, yeah, take my damage for me. Oh, did you build up damage? Excellent, go get him. Because like seriously, like it's free because it says after this attack, if you suffer damage, they can move short.
Yeah,
So you just keep going. Modoc goes here, get him. Here, go get him. And like
go
Barry
robot
Bill
person.
just goes, all right, I'll take the one, doo, 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 and walks up the field to smash somebody in the face.
Uh-huh. With a
Plus,
God Hunter.
summon the storm. That's kind of insane. Oh,
You
do you have any things that have flight in this game?
of it, it feels like.
And was everyone? Not web crawlers, because she glides. Spiral and glides. Um,
Uh-huh.
but yeah,
Well, I mean,
no.
technically spiders do glide, they don't fly.
Um, but like so many characters, like are you having problems with Hulkbuster Iron Man or any Iron Man, which you shouldn't because Iron Man sucks. Um,
Or a specific Captain America build, or Modoc,
I
or
don't think Modoc's.
the other.
Wait, no. Hold on,
I
hold
thought
on.
Modoc had a flight.
I don't think Modoc has a flight. I
Uh,
actually I think he's
or
it's the
or
one
am I
thing he
just
doesn't have.
putting it? Or am I just putting it there because he's on a flying
I
chair?
so I do the same thing and I have to think about this. So the original Modoc does
I'm
not
sure.
have flight,
I'm sure it doesn't have flight, and I'm just making shit up.
and Modoc Supreme does not have flight. He kind of hovers.
Oh, does Malekith have flight?
Oh. Does Malkith have flight?
I mean, he better. His tiger's got fucking huge wings.
He doesn't have flight.
What the fuck? What's the point of the wings then?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just
He does have flight because he's on
oh
the new
yeah,
card. He's on the new card, so it's in a different place. Sorry. It's
okay.
it's it's actually beneath the character model instead of uh on the side where it used to be. So yes,
Ah,
Malkith has flight.
hey, would you like to give Malekith shock and then re-roll your shit for six dice, plus maybe an extra three for brought along a Thor?
Just good.
Yeah,
Just good.
yeah. I
Um,
mean,
who's he
I,
part
I
of?
don't like the triggers on God Hunter just because you have to roll three things. I mean, the
Whatever.
hit you're gonna get anyway, but
At that point, like a two, adding the target's character size, that's like going after Malkith and the big guys. You're probably not going to use God Hunter against something small. You'll just
yeah.
do Stormbreaker and try to get a stun off, or you summon the Storm, and
I
just try
mean,
to get a shock.
I'd like to do both, but
Beta Ray Bill is part of Asgard and Guardians of the Galaxy for some reason, because now you can give him more tokens to give him extra dice.
uh-huh.
Fuck.
Now, now the three extra dice though, the one card you need Thor.
No, no. I'm not gonna, well, Thor's also, I think.
Yeah, but you still need to bring Thor,
No, he's Avengers Asgard. But
so it's really
eh,
dependent if you want to bring Thor. I mean, Thor
if
is okay.
if you are running Asgard, you are probably running
But you're
uh,
bringing Thor, but
Thor, Beta Ray Bill, and Scourge.
yes.
I don't believe you should be bringing anyone else like as like a core. That's your core. But no,
Oh, Valkyrie. I'd bring Valkyrie.
they're like God. When I was like, "Pff, I hate I hate horse Thor. Like I just think it's a dumb idea. I really wish they brought out Frog Thor, or was it Throg? Um, because that would have been cooler.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll take Beta Ray Bill. Like he's a great model. Would I rather have seen Froggy Thor or like Crocodile Loki? Yes, I would definitely have liked those, but I didn't
Um,
get those, so I'll be happy with what I got. Who's good?
so okay, the question is, I understand bringing him into a group that allows you to pass off damage to him to actually get him up the board and start doing more nonsense. Bringing him in Asgard is kind of a given. Bringing him in Guardians of the Galaxy, kind of a given. Who else would you bring him in?
Would actually probably bring him into X Force. Um,
Why?
so X Force tends to lack a good damage dealer. Like you have a lot of DPS type characters with a lot of you know like rapid fire type abilities. But if I need to punch something or move something, I don't. I don't have it. So I would, depending on it, have to be switching him out with Baron Zemo for the extra reroll,
Oh
just
yeah.
to have the power in there.
I mean
Now,
he.
granted, he is one more threat, so I'd have to play for it. But at the same rate, X Force did get a couple boons with who just came out. I can't remember her name all of a sudden.
Emma Frost, Squirrel Girl.
I think she came out with Emma Frost. I
Okay, I
don't.
want to say Rogan. That's wrong.
No, I know
Um,
it's not Rogue.
where did she
Uh,
come out? Who did she come
I
out
can't.
with?
Oh my god, I can't
Hold on,
believe.
she came out with CP 103. Psylocke.
Yeah, Psylocke. With having
Why
Psylocke
did
in
we?
there,
we? Hi everyone. We're dumb.
yes. No, I mean, with Psylocke coming out, I would still probably bring Beta Ray Bill for that. He's just a good puncher. He solves
You are
problems.
the problem with X Force is that you're running into Cable's a 5, right?
Yeah, and you have to
And now
take him.
he's a 4, so you're running at 9 points right off the bat.
Yeah, and
Um,
then throw in Domino for three. Um, you're at 12. and a Deadpool for 15.
Or Psylocke for 4 16.
Yeah, no,
Psylocke's
he
a,
wouldn't be.
Psylocke's wait,
He,
Psylocke's a 4, right?
I think so, but even if she's a 3,
She's a 4.
uh, so would he be my main core? No, I would basically do him or Psylocke depending on what I'm going up against.
I mean, I kind of like the idea because Cable can start throwing shields on him and give him an extra damage reduction.
Yeah, he gets the shields. He really benefits from the rerolls. I can almost guarantee his wilds.
Yeah.
Um, so because I would be bringing him to do the stun and shock to go along with just the incinerate everywhere. Um, so, but I don't have someone who wants to get
So,
up in the mix.
oh God, and Jake's not here to hear this. As much as I would
Yes,
love him in Criminal Syndicate,
uh-huh.
I don't think I'd bring him.
That makes sense. He doesn't want to sit on a point.
He, well, he
And
he
he
can.
can.
He can be an insane, powerful threat. I kind of would want to bring Blob just to reduce the amount of points.
Yeah,
And make him a little more tanky and bounce people around with the belly.
yeah.
Um,
That makes more sense.
I mean, could I bring him in there if I was going to end up doing a Cabal Criminal Syndicate or a Spider-Foes Criminal Syndicate? Like
Yeah,
maybe in Spider-Foes I'd bring him instead of actually bringing
I'd
Goblin.
rather, I'd rather, maybe,
I
but
wouldn't have
I'd
an
rather.
affiliation, but I wouldn't have an affiliation power, but still.
Nah, I would actually throw him in Cabal. He basically fills the same role I would do with Sabretooth, but he does it better.
Oh yeah, he definitely does it better than Sabretooth. The only thing that Sabretooth has over him, I think, is his cards and his ability to regenerate.
That and Sabretooth can, if you can get the cycle going, Sabretooth can way output damage on this guy. It's just you have to get the cycle going, where I can get it much more guaranteed off of Beta Ray than I can Sabretooth.
Yeah.
And with him being and with Sabretooth being a little squishier, um, not that he's squishy, but squishy-er, um, I'd rather a little bit more of consistency rather than just one-shotting.
Yeah.
It's which isn't hard to do, but it requires more setup. Where Beta Ray just goes, "Hey, I'm here, nay."
My Cinder is being annoying. Um,
She loves her daddy.
uh-huh, she's just being annoying because she's learned that what she can do is she puts her claws out just a little bit and steps on my feet when she wants attention.
Uh
So it
huh.
doesn't break the skin, it just hurts.
Uh huh. Because your cat's smart.
Little shit. Um, I also the thing is also with Barry Bill, he does have flight,
Mm,
which is awesome on a medium move. Um, immune to bleed, incinerate, and poison.
yeah.
Uh, that's kind of devastating. I actually, if you're like, man, I need to fill in a spot to have a tank that just sits there and really can't be harmed. Like if I was going up against,
Oh, I know what I'd
he's
bring him in.
he's
I know.
kind of
I'm
a
buying this model now.
what
My shield throw list. He would go beautifully in my shield throw list.
he would go really well with your shield throw list. That's a lot of like that is a really good defensive character for it. Yes,
Yup. It's also pinpoint precision. Shit, I need to take care of that problem right there.
gives you a throw.
Go, huh?
Actually, gives you possibly multiple throws.
All the throws.
Yeah, so that's actually a good little place, like, because with that list, you need to have your a little bit of a I'm sitting on a point while everyone
Mm-hmm.
else, or like you need a either. So this is weird because we usually say stuff like, all right, they're good at sitting at a point, they're good at flanking, they're good at like targeting individuals, they're an assassin character. He kind of fits two different spots of being like he could actually do three. So he could be like um a flanker, just hold the whole entire flank by himself. He's got the defense and offense to do it.
Yeah.
He is a really good just hold a point, especially if you're doing something like hammers or grabbing like a senator or something like that. Like he's a really good person to grab the objective and just hold on to it. Also good at sitting on points. He's also a really good assassin character because he's moving up across the board pretty fast. He's able to do throws. He's able, like, especially if they have flight on them, getting the extra rerolls and even rerolling skulls. Like, as a
Oh,
this should be a 5 point character.
I got a stupid question.
I have a stupid
And
answer.
I mean, that we made each Jake for this, but because it's a semantics question. So in Honor Bound, it's after an attack targeted this character's result. It says nothing about enemy attack.
You can't attack
If
yourself.
I
You can't attack
if I
friendlies.
if I shoot a beam and I am in the beam, does that count as getting targeted by the attack? I am guaranteed to take 1 point of damage.
You
Because
are
I'm
you
wondering if I
are
could use this as a use them as a scenario runner.
you are correct. You can beam yourself, and they would be a target of an attack. You can also do, like, if it's like an area effect and it targets everyone in the area effect, that is still being targeted by an attack.
Because I was actually looking at him, going, you know what, where I could put him that would just raise the faction a ton. Winterguard. There's my bear, and now I can run scenario.
You're a horrible person.
I know I am
Uh, yeah, you now have a scenario runner
because
by just basically beaming yourself. He'll
nope.
take a damage. He'll have three.
Especially if I'm taking if I'm in one of the crises that have if you're holding this token you could only move short. Well, cool. I'm gonna move short twice, 3 times when it's my turn. Beam, move, move, move. Cool. Come and get me, assholes.
Well,
Here,
technically, it'd be beam, and because you're only being targeted once, it would be move. But
I mean, or
if you do it where you do a
hey,
3 time trick, yeah,
that beam is range 5, and it's my builder. I'll just do it twice.
yeah, yeah.
I really hope I'm not wrong. I really want Beta Ray Bill, even though I hate that he's Horse Thor.
I
I'd rather them have called him Sleipnir, just because it'd be funnier.
damn, yeah. That's actually
I buying him to throw him in Winter Guard.
you're gonna have to buy him to throw him in your winter guard and your shield throw list.
Yeah, awesome.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Uh, that is Horse Thor, um, also known as Beta Ray Bill. I do like the fact that his name is just Bill. they
I mean, what
they
else does
gave
he
him a
need?
nickname that was longer than his name. Uh,
I mean, if you want to be out west of them Asgardian fields doing the herding and the fighting.
oh dear God. All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Game off, yeehaw.